football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. Powerful running here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running through the tackle. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Refusing to be brought down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The back's got it on the pitch. No shot to bring him down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And in first down, they go right back to him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that offer from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A completion makes it second down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it, and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Got him. He's sacked.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
6th play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking here. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass not complete. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
In blue. In blue.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Ready?
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Easy.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Green 25.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Belly stunner. Set. Ready. Ready.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The tight end has got it.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal.
Flag 24. Flag 24. Flag.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Moves.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Back's got it again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him the third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On third down, he drops to throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We go with a direct snap. And that run produces a decent gain.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Coming up, second down and goal.
325.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Ball handed off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really given them a...
Down he goes, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't. Fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powering through. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Runs through the defender. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Using a strong stiff arm.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They're going to run it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Testing the right side here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Alert! Alert! Cobra!
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down.
In blue. In blue.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set.
Handoff to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it.
Here we go.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.